I told her not to sell. I literally said, don't sell. What am I talking about? Well, here's the deal. Welcome to Stories from the Real. My name is Jeff Miller, and these are stories from my real estate career. Some funny, some scary, some cautionary, some, entertaining, whatever they happen to be. This particular episode is about a person who I just recently told not to sell. So I'm in the business of selling houses and helping people buy houses. That's what I do. However, I have this responsibility to everyone I work with to do what's in their best interest. And man, I take that very seriously. A client referred someone to me out in Lago Vista, Texas. They're like, hey, I want to sell my house. Can you come on out? And so I went out to meet with her, had done all my numbers, did all my research, gathered all the data. She bought the house in like early 2022. So she bought it kind of at the peak of the market. And she bought to be closer to her grandkids and her son and daughter-in-law, etc. And anyway, now it's been a few years. She needs to move back to where she's from. She wanted to leave the area and go back. And she wanted to sell the house. Well, long story short, doing the data, she was going to lose $80,000 on the house if she sold it this year. And so we went through all the numbers. I showed it to her, not what she wanted to hear, but in the same regards, I got to take care of her. So told her I would not sell it. I would find anything else to do. You got to hold on to it for a year. And she can, she's retired. So she's not retired, she's working, but she's older and she's in a position where she can do that. Not she doesn't want to do it. She literally wanted to sell the house. She really wanted to sell it. And I told her I would just, unless you want to lose 80,000. So she decided to hold on to it. She did ask about renting too. What if I just make it a rental? The problem is the rental market out there is saturated as well. So another challenge. Wouldn't get the rent she needed out of it. Anyway, my job is to be honest with my clients. I was honest with her and we'll stay in touch. And I told her, I said, you know what? Sometime now or a year from now and see how the market goes. We'll monitor it. And when the time is right, we'll sell your house so you can go back to, I won't say which is coming. We can go back to where it is. It's not California, don't worry. All right. So anyway, there you go. That is when I told someone not to sell. And I've said that to a couple people this year. Don't sell if you don't have to. So, but there's lots of reasons you can sell. So just remember that. It's a conversation to be had and get the real answers from the real guy. All right.